Welcome to today's video. If you've been observing the crypto markets in the last 24 hours, you would have seen that the price of most of the cryptocurrencies have dipped. And this has caused a bit of panic in the market following the recent highs that we've seen. And today we're going to be looking at some of the factors that is affecting the price of Bitcoin. We're also going to look at some of the altcoins in the market. And we're going to see what different people in the crypto space are talking about the current moves in the market. Let's get into it. So we're going to begin from crypto.news, and we have this beautiful article on 2 reasons why Bitcoin and other crypto just crashed. And you would see that from the analysis by crypto.news, you would see that the market dipped with the crypto fear greed index moving from extreme greed to 69, which is like a medium greed. And they would realize that from what they said, it's largely due to the Fed decision. There was a decision this week by the Federal Reserve, that's the US Central Bank, which decided to cut interest rates from 0.25%, and that brought the cumulative cuts this year to 1%. And there are some explanation for this, with the Fed signaling that it would implement 2 additional cuts in 2025, citing its focus on controlling inflation. And most times when there are cuts like that, we tend to see the market dump. And it's not only the crypto market that is currently down. We've seen the Dow Jones and the Nasdaq 100 series falling by over 2% within this period. And the US Treasury yields simultaneously surged to multi-month highs. And then we're also going to look at the mean reversion and distribution. And most likely another reason why the crypto market is down is because many people are taking profits, and there's a reversion. And when you look at this chart here, you can see that there's a mean reversion of the assets. And finally, there's just an optimistic view about the crypto price, whether it's going to come up or it's going to come down. To get a better picture, we also have to look at CoinGlass, which shows the amount of liquidations in the past. We can look at the 1 hour chart, 4 hours, but we'll look at the 24-hour chart, where you would see that we've had 241 million liquidations in Bitcoin, and as expected, the long traders have the most liquidation, because when you long a trade, you are betting that the price of Bitcoin is going to go up. And with the steep decline that happened in the past 24 hours, we're definitely going to see a lot of people liquidated, especially derivative traders. That's traders that trade in futures and other derivative trading that is offered on most of the top crypto exchanges. And as expected, the largest single liquidation order happened on Binance, where a particular trader got liquidated of the value $15 million. And they would see that when we check most of the liquidation, let me change this to the 24 hours, you would see that Binance had the highest with 453 million. And one of the things that this chart is letting us know is more or less like there's a lot of greed in the market. The market sentiment is high, but when decisions like what the Fed did in terms of cutting the interest rate and other macro factors affect the market, many traders that are trading, especially derivative traders, tend to lose out, because when there's extreme greed, there's a lot of trades showing a lot of positivity in the market, but most times the market doesn't respond like that, especially the crypto market. There's this kind of trend that Bitcoin does, where if I go on CoinMarketCap, you would see that the price of Bitcoin always has this kind. Bitcoin, if you look at the trend in the past 1 year, has always gone like this, to have spikes, then it would plateau and go down. You have a dip, you have the next spike, it plateaus again, it dips, it has the spike. So that's the way Bitcoin tends to move. And for us that we've been looking at the market for a long while, we know these trends. So it's unsurprising that we're having this latest dip towards the end of the year. If you check previously, most of Bitcoin highs have come at the turn of the year, usually around January, and we could also see some in February. So basically, the market is not really giving a poor indication of the current state. It's just following the normal trend, where the price of Bitcoin has a massive spike, and then we have a slight dip for a few weeks before hitting the next psychological barrier. So at the moment, I would say the psychological barrier that Bitcoin is facing, or the resistance mark, is around 5,000. If Bitcoin is able to surpass that mark and stay above it for, let's say, 2 to 3 weeks, we might see Bitcoin going to the next major milestone, which is going to be 110,000, right? And if we check from CoinMarketCap, you would see that the market cap of Bitcoin is about 1.92 trillion, which is lower than the 2 trillion mark that it had last week. And if we look at the all-time high, we had the all-time high just 2 days ago at 108. So the next major milestone is $110,000, and we could see that happen by the turn of the year. I don't really see Bitcoin hitting or surpassing this current all-time high this year. We are likely to see that happen in January. And then let's go on Twitter to see what some other people are saying. Robert Kiyosaki, the Rich Dad Poor Dad author, has always been bullish on Bitcoin. And he posted a tweet in which he was talking about, he was responding to the market, where he asked, is it too late to start buying Bitcoin? And according to him, you can see that he believes that the beauty of Bitcoin is it's never too late to start, and Bitcoin is designed to make everyone rich. Even those who start late, just don't get greedy. That's the theme about the market. The market is always like that. It's very important that when you are in the crypto market, you take your profits, you take your milestones. So for example, you can enter with $100, $200, and when you hit specific milestones, you can take your initial investment and leave the rest in dollar value, obviously. And it's very important that you take profits. For example, the people that are making the most money during this bullish run are the scalpers. And what I mean by scalpers are people that trade the prices of cryptocurrencies at specific points. So for example, a scalper can have $10,000 and wait for the price of a coin to go down by 10%. Buy when the price eventually goes up again by 10%. He sells, he gains extra 1,000. He waits for the price to go down by another 5%. He buys, he waits for it to go back by 5% again, he sells. So as the market has dipped, unsurprisingly, we've seen a few major whales buy Bitcoin now because they believe that in a few days the price of Bitcoin is likely to rise again and they make quick profits. So that's one of the things about the crypto market which you have to definitely observe and which is important for you to note and know that it's always important you don't be greedy. You take your profits in the crypto market. That crypto analyst that I like, which is Ali. Ali is one of the top on-chain analysts, and he tends to drop information about the crypto space and especially the price movement on Bitcoin. So you can see that for him, he's just he believes that the price of Bitcoin is currently in a state where rather than panic selling, you definitely need to keep on buying. And he's bullish on Stacks. Stacks is a layer 2 blockchain that tries to optimize Bitcoin. And you can also see that he has this information about this whale buying $1 billion worth of Bitcoin during the recent market dip. Just like what I said, many people will take advantage of this, especially scalpers. They will buy and then they accumulate, they hold for a while, and when the price goes up again, they sell. The market definitely will react to it, and then when the market dips again, they buy. And that's another way of entering into the market and timing the market. Even though you have to have a bit of knowledge about the market and the trends to be able to achieve that. If not, you might fall into losses if you buy a token that suddenly dips and takes a long while to recover, maybe due to regulatory issues or there's an issue within the organization, the team that is running the project. It could be that there is a particular scam or there could be an exploit in their codes which has made the price go down or delisting. So there are different factors that you have to look at before doing that. And most whales, they tend to just stick to the top guns like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and probably Solana, because XRP and Cardano, sorry to say to fans of XRP and Cardano, has acted like a stable coin for a few years before suddenly spiking in the past 3 months. So we also look at other things that Ali also says. Um, just similar to what he said with Bitcoin, Wales also bought another 110 million worth of XRP in the last 24 hours. So let's go to Ripple and see the price. XRP is one coin that I've always been intrigued with ever since I entered the crypto space in 2017. I think I've had a lot of experience about XRP. At a point, I used to call it a stable coin because the price plateaued for a while. So if you look at the price of XRP, this is more or less like when a price plateaus and all of a sudden you can see the high spike in the price. And in the past few months, the victory of Donald Trump, the pending resignation of Gensler, the SEC chief, has boosted the price of XRP. And we can see from the 7-day chart that the price of XRP is currently on a lull, but not much, just 3.73%. And there have even been positive news, which with the launch of the RULSD, that's the stable coin on the Ripple blockchain. And this has brought a lot of anticipation, a lot of excitement from XRP lovers who believe that this can help it get a lot of volumes into its ecosystem and probably challenge USDT and USDC as one of the top stable coin, especially with XRP's acceptance among institutions. And if you look at this article where you have the XRP price, just analyzing what's happening with XRP, you can see that they also cite the Fed rate cuts as one of the factors that is causing the bloodbath. And we expect that the launch of RLUSD, which is the stablecoin on XRP, could bring in positive sentiment and ensure that the price of XRP goes up in the coming months. And if you look at the fear and greed index for Bitcoin, is 80% to 20%. And if you look at that of XRP, there's a higher bullish sentiment according to the information from CoinMarketCap. So that's our analysis of the crypto market today. And one of the things that you always have to do when it comes to the crypto space is don't FOMO when the market is high. And FOMO means fear of missing out. Don't just enter into the market and put a lot of money. And also when the market is down, it's very important to be level-headed. You have to understand the factors that are happening, and you have to know that you are in the crypto space for the long term. It's very important for you to know that. And one of the ways you can get that is getting the right news. For example, you can use exciting crypto news sources like FS Crypto News, Crypto Boom, to get the latest information for your crypto news. And also you can join great communities like obviously the Crypto Evangelist community, which I'm going to hype, where we provide information, we also provide signals, we also provide directions, we also provide job opportunities within the crypto space. And until next time, I remain the Crypto Evangelist. Cheers. Thanks for watching. If you want more insights into the crypto world, subscribe here and join the Crypto Evangelist community on Telegram for exclusive access to a vibrant Web3 ecosystem.